Hey guys, so if you're struggling to close consultations from clients who are going to pay out of pocket, you're going to want to watch this video to the end. Okay, so if you're a psychotherapist and you're trying to close consultations with people who are trying to pay out of their pocket, they're called private pay clients, and you're struggling, there are a couple key reasons why, and they're not exactly what most people think. Okay, so I'm going to give you three keys in order to actually understand what's going wrong. Okay, so number one, a common misconception that people actually have is that it's all about the price. Oh, I was just priced too high, or I was too expensive, or they couldn't afford it. Generally, if you've done the groundwork and you've done the legwork, which I teach my clients how to do, to actually go get, high quality consultations. So these are people that we know are financially qualified. We've told them, we've given them a range of how much our services actually cost, and they still signed up to schedule for a consultation, talk about working with us. So we've already, worked and validated that the consultation or the lead is high quality and they actually have money. Okay, so generally that's not really the case. Instead, here are the couple reasons that are actually, messing you up. One, you talk too much about your credentials and talk too much about yourself. Okay, so, oftentimes when we're, trying to talk to a client, we think that we need to sell our history. We need to sell, I went to Harvard, I went to Yale, I went to XYZ, I did this many years in a psychotherapy or practice. I worked at a different place, a huge practice in Long Island. They don't really care about that. They don't care about you. If it's insurance based, it's a lot easier, and you might be able to get away with that because they don't really have to worry about getting resolved. They can afford to just do a million different calls with you and develop a friendship. But when they have to pay out of pocket, it starts becoming real that, oh, I need to get a result from working with you. I actually need to if I'm struggling with depression, I need to actually get closer to my baseline and understand, have some actionable tools to handle my depression. So if you can't do this, then we're not going to be able to work together because my money is precious to me. Okay, so you talk too much about yourself. There's a time and place for talking about yourself, and you can there's ways to talk about yourself in a way that actually meets their criteria and signifies that you're listening to them, that you can actually help deliver the result that they're looking for. Okay, we talk about that in my free group that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. But step number two, oftentimes we're not reflecting their wants and desires. Okay, so people in consultations, if you've done the legwork and you've done the groundwork, are going to tell you exactly what they want and what they're looking to buy and what they're looking for in a therapist. Okay, you just have to listen. You literally just have to listen. They'll say, hey, I want to stop my panic attacks. So I want to stop the feeling of just my heart racing. I want to, stop getting panicked whenever I'm around groups of more than 5 people. I want to be able to understand why I start to panic. All right, cool. So what do you think that, let's say your name is Susie and you're watching this, what do you think Susie should say in response to that to have a higher chance of, actually working with that person? Do you think Sushi should start talking about, my program that I'm very good at helping with depression. I'm very good at helping with anxiety. I've helped a lot of people with drug abuse, all these different things. No. Susie needs to talk about the 3 things and how she can help the person on the other side handle those 3 things that he or she talked about. 1, understand the awareness of what causes your panic attack. 2, being able to not panic when you're in crowds of 5 to 10. 3, whatever the first thing I said was, that was a long time ago, I don't remember exactly, but the third thing that he wanted, right? And we're just continuously showing, because 1, that's what people want to hear. And it's very important that you're to know that you want to say as close to whatever they said as possible, because people love the words that come out of their mouth. If someone says, I want to buy a soda, do not say, do you want to pop? For lack of a better term, the language patterns are different. Instead, you say, okay, here, do you want to buy this soda? Yes, I want to buy this soda. If you had said, hey, do you want to buy this pop? They might be like, I don't know, I want a soda. They're not really the same to me in my worldview. Okay? And this comes down to listening. The only way that you can actually, reflect, like how we just talked about in the previous step, is to be listening to exactly what they're saying. You need to stop thinking about how to close a consultation and instead think about, how can I actually understand what this person wants so that I can build a plan or a process to actually help this person get the result that they want? Because after all, hey, they're going to be wanting to get a result because they only have so much money. They might have $3,000 that they're looking to spend over the course of X months. So I got to be able to actually help them get that result before $3,000 runs out, because then they might find some more money to pay you, because now if you get them through this first issue that they wanted to have solved for under $3,000, imagine how much more you could take them if they paid you $6,000 over the course of however many sessions you have. Okay, so those are some reasons why consultations don't close. Those are not the only reasons why consultations don't close, but these are just some of the main ones that I noticed with my clients after watching, a lot of hours of consultations. Okay, so if you're looking to understand how to get a full practice of private paying clients who pay out of their pocket for your services for an extended period of time, I recommend that you go and join our free community. There's going to be a link either above or below this video. It's full of like-minded psychotherapists that are all trying to grow their business and all trying to grow their practice so that they can help more people and make more money. If that's what you're searching for, go join that group right now. Okay? Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you're watching on YouTube. Have a great day. Hit the like button, hit the share button. See you soon. Talk to you later.